Oh boy, this is.
And we got his ZvZ.
yeah. And honestly, this could have been the finals.
Yeah, this could have been. This is if you ever see these two players together, this could have been the finals of any tournament. Even if there's a tournament with special in it, there's a chance one of these players wins it. And here we are. One of the most known probably now. One of my favorites, one of the best coming out of the Latin American scene. It's a Zerg player in the red, in the bottom left-hand corner on Everdream LE, playing for Cosmos Esports. It is eGGz.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have the Peruvian Zerg player representing himself as he is teamless. It's crazy. It is Ryu.
Somebody signed the man already.
I know, right? And he's doing something pretty crazy.
He's 12 pools. Sign him. No, I think that was like a 13 pool or something. I don't remember.
It was a pool. Sorry. It was a gas pool.
Pool.
Yeah.
My favorite.
17-17 gas pool hatch, whereas eGGz, he did go for a hatch first. He's going hatch gas pool. So Ryu, he's gonna have a little bit of an advantage here. He's gonna have his lings out first. He's gonna have speed really quickly. This is my go-to ZvZ opener.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
actually, I have different ones, but my go-to is the Roach Nidus Worm all in.
God damn it.
You heard that right. Nidus Worm Roaches, ZvZ guys.
God damn it.
I'm gonna try and play some local diamond tournaments or something and bust it out. But anyways, yeah, so I don't know how this turns out for Ryu. It is a risky build to go for. Most players usually, like, he scouts it right away. He's gonna know how to react, hopefully.
Yeah. Like, obviously you need to make sure that you keep your drones safe, and yeah, just play a little bit defensively. We'll see what gets thrown down behind this, whether someone throws down a Baleen Nest. Again, like, this basically just gives Ryu map control. He's gonna have link speed, and yeah, he's just gonna have free reign here.
Not going for link speed yet.
Yeah. No, he's
That's
actually
gonna be bad. I think that's game when Ryu gets link speed.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused why he's not getting link speed, because that has to be intentional that he's not getting it, right?
Oh, he forgot. Oh, he was busy. He forgot. I think it's gonna be. I mean, he can hold now, but if Ryu would have sent a flood of lings like he is right now, I think he could still kill him.
Yeah, I mean, I do like that he's starting to wall off. He already has 2 queens down here as well, but yeah, more and more lings are coming across the map. We have Baleen Nest on the way. Meanwhile, eGGz is skipping Baleen Nest. He's throwing down a Roach Warren here at the front of the wall. We'll see how he's able to defend against. Yeah.
No, he'll defend easy.
Yeah, it's a full wall off. It's fine.
Oh, never mind. 10 lings coming up from eGGz. What's his plan here? Oh, he didn't fully wall it, did he? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. The queen is walling it off.
I thought he left the space between the Roach Warren.
Yeah.
He didn't hit a weird wall off. I don't know if it's weird. To me, it's weird. I go for like a Protoss wall where there's a hole in the middle. What kind of wall do you do, Light?
I don't wall.
I knew you were gonna say that. What's a wall?
And this is interesting. So eGGz, he's actually hiding all of his lings. He's actually link flooding. Like, more and more lings are coming out for eGGz, and he's trying to hide them in his natural.
He's taking the melee upgrade, maybe.
Yeah, it definitely.
Really going for it.
Especially because he only has 1 gas, and there is an Overlord Scout coming in from Ryu. He doesn't commit to it though, so he doesn't know what's coming.
He goes for a layer right as soon as the Overlord leaves, though. I think he's just trying to throw his opponent off. Now these lings are going to be a little unexpected, but doesn't Ryu have a Baleen Nest behind this? So he should be able to...
Ryu does have a Baleen Nest, unless he canceled it. Did he cancel it?
Yeah, he canceled it. Oh no, he's got to close off the wall with lings. Oh god. Oh, he's going to let him in. What did he do with his lings? No, okay. Don't chase him. Oh, he's got to.
Okay.
They're basically going to go down.
Yeah.
This is a tough hold.
and it looks like he should be able to hold off, but I love this. He splits off some lings. The third base should be going down. Oh no, he's getting everything though.
Oh, he's getting a surround on a bunch of lings and some of the queens, and a couple roaches are out, but that's not enough. He's going to be able to kill everything here and possibly break through the wall. I think he should have gone for the third.
He's going to get a couple of stray roaches, and he's actually continuing to reduce army behind this, and finally...
A couple roaches to get the third. He has to get this third.
Yeah,
he's going to do it.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. I was worried. If he didn't get the third, then this would have been in favor of Ryu, but...
Yeah. He's even sticking around to kill all the little broodlings. They're just children. Evil children. Oh, he's going to try and go for a run by or something. Scouting.
Yeah, he's just applying...
He's hold off. He's got to go into mutas or something. He's just not getting his layer done. Egg's now going for the third base, and I like this position for Eggs, even though they're on the same amount of workers. Well, there goes Eggs with the lead in workers now.
There it is. You calling at Spire is on the way for Ryu.
A little too predictable for me, though.
Yeah, like you have to do something like this when you're contained to two bases. You have to do either Spire or Nidus, something, right? I think a Nidus would have been nice, but just because he already has roaches and he's already working on roach upgrades. But yeah.
Man, he's going to get that third base up, and with it, he's going to secure a nice economy. Two base muta. Oh, and he even gets to see it. He gets to scout off.
Yeah.
It's going to be easy hold here, I think, for Eggs.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how Eggs handles this. I always have trouble holding against two base Spire. It can be frustrating to deal with. I'm like, all right, what do I do? I'm gonna make Hydras. Like, no, it didn't work. I'm gonna go Spire as well. No, it didn't work either. I got it.
I think you're supposed to throw down the Hydra Den, drone up, put spores down, and get queens out. And then just try and defend with the queens and the spores until you can get a massive Hydra account up.
Oh, that was
a kill. At the same time, wow. And at the same time, you got to go for ling run buys to try and keep the mutas at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, not letting him get that third base ever. Now he's going to go for the roach attack. I guess that's what you do to buy time.
Oh, he actually busts
the lings get in. They're going to surround some of these roaches and force them to melee attack instead of shoot at the roaches, giving the roaches that much more time to attack. And now he has the advantage. He's killing more and more. The mutas are out. Is he going to split them? He is splitting the roaches a little bit, but he doesn't have enough time to micro all of them. So some of them are just taking damage. Some of them are doing damage.
Yeah, more roaches are flooding in from across the map as well. More drones are going down. The queens are going to go down. And I like how Ryu, he is trying to stop them here at the ramp, but there just isn't enough here for Ryu. And again, like roaches, mutalisks are nice, but there's just not enough of them to deal with this like fast enough.
Yeah, I think the big thing here for Eggs is that he got +1 armor, maybe even +2 at that point. I'm not sure, but he did have the upgraded armor and upgraded attack. So I get why he wouldn't go into Hydras. It's like you have really tanky roaches and against unupgraded mutas, because his opponent opted to upgrade the roaches, and now that does nothing when there's just mutas in the air. So I like that call. I guess the call is if you got upgraded roaches, just go roaches.
Mm. Yeah, and it's really cool that he was able to hit that timing, because there is this timing that you have to hit before the mutalisks come out. Otherwise, there's going to be too many of them, and your roach push just isn't going to deal enough damage.
Yeah, it's not going to work. I think it was a little greedy for him not to get extra roaches as defense. Like, he's like, okay, I'm going to get a couple mutas out, and while a couple mutas are cool, you don't have anything to defend against the roaches.
Yeah.
But if you get a couple roaches for defense, then maybe you can secure a third, go harass with your few mutas you did get out, and then trickle them out. And the mutas will snowball as they get bigger. You don't have to instantly get out like 9 mutas at once.
Yeah, so already a little bit surprisingly for me, to be honest, like Eggs, he's already up 1-0.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say I'm surprised, but that was an interesting game number 1. ZvZ is anybody's game usually, especially with these two here.
Yeah. I was honestly worried because we've seen it before where a player goes for this like massive ling run by and then they don't commit enough. So like it took a long time for Ryu to finally take out that third base, and I was worried that if he took a little bit too long, then maybe Ryu would be able to hold on to it and defend, but in the end he got it anyway.
Yeah, his economy was a little too hurt there, but here we are. It is Submarine LE, and in the top left-hand corner of this map, it is a red Zerg player playing for Cosmos Esports. It is eGGz.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Submarine LE, we have the Peruvian Zerg player representing himself. It is Ryu. And he's not doing the same thing. He's actually doing it a little bit faster. Oh boy. Okay.
So I'm interested to see what this is.
Yeah. I think that was
I missed the opener.
I think he got the gas at either 14 or 15. So that does mean that the Lings and the Speed are all going to be faster than last game, and we're on Submarine, which already is a short rush distance.
Yeah, it's the shortest map. I'm not sure which opener he went for, but there's one opener in this way where you can get quick link speed, but I've been seeing on the ladder lately where people go like gas first before making anything, and then they just have speed links so ridiculously early. It's just like crazy, but they usually bank up the link, so we'll see if he goes across the map or if he banks them up here.
Yeah, and eGGz incredibly ballsy. He went for a hatch gas pool, like same thing. He very economic opener. I could be a little bit vulnerable to something like this. We'll see as the Lings are already out. They're already moving out across the map, and yeah.
Okay, this is a regular quick link speed. This is the one that I usually do. So this is just gonna be some quick lings. I don't know if he's gonna make a lot. He could get an upgrade in armor, melee. He could go into banelings quick. Actually, what does he have on that gas?
He has one.
He has one.
Yeah, just one mining that gas, and the Lings are here. It looks like there's only one drone here that's vulnerable, so eGGz should be okay. Oh, he's actually losing the fight.
Yeah, he lost a good amount of Lings there. It's not the best thing you want to do.
Oh,
Going for the scout. He does scout the baneling nest from eGGz, so that's good. And he's just going more Lings. He's getting his own baneling nest now. Oh, cancels the baneling nest. Good call.
He's getting a fast lair as well. What?
Oh my god. I love it.
What's the plan here? So Ryu was forced to get a defensive baneling nest because he scouted a baneling nest of his own. He's actually getting his third base. Meanwhile, eGGz, he's going 2-base lair. Are we gonna see Spire again?
Oh, the Overlord's gonna scout it. Oh my god, Ryu's so good.
He
sees it, pulls back. Yeah, he does. And I think the plan here is for Ryu is now that he's got the baneling nest, he can morph in a couple defensive banelings and go for his third, since eGGz is not taking a third, but it's very risky to take a third when your opponent is not. And is there even vision over there? Yeah, eGGz is a little blurred right there.
Well, I mean, Ryu, you can take your third fine if you know your opponent is sticking on 2 bases, and when he saw that lair, he's like, okay, you're getting a lair instead.
So the new strategy, I think, is the same as last game. Get roaches out as fast as you can and push across the map. Ooh, he's going to see all this stuff wiggling and jiggling. He knows he's getting roach speed and he's getting some sort of upgrade.
Yeah.
So he knows it's just quick roaches.
Yeah.
Maybe a Nidus? Maybe a Nidus.
Yeah, Nidus could work as well. They're both definitely good options.
He wouldn't go for speed, I think, if he was getting a Nidus. So
yeah,
I think it's just gonna be a big mass of roaches all in at once, and we just got to take a look at that army count right now. eGGz has a ginormous army count. I think Ryu might expect Muta still.
Yeah, I would hope not. Like, again, his scouting has been on point. He's been able to see everything. So based on what he's been able to see, should deduce that it is roaches. He just hasn't confirmed like actually seeing them yet, and he hasn't seen whether or not all 4 gases have been taken. He's not 100% sure on that. So Maybe. I mean, he is making his own defensive roaches, and he didn't throw down any spores, so I'm pretty sure he knows what's coming. Maybe he's just confident.
He needs a lot
defense.
more roaches.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Now he'll see it. Oh man, but look at the army supply. It's 38 to 24, and if you look at the units they have, it's 14 roaches to 1 roach. Ryu has 3 roaches now.
Oh god, and the highway as well, and the short rush distance on this map.
Oh, the highway, a creep highway to add to the short rush distance of submarine. I'm stealing this. It's in my book. It's done.
Oh
my god, the +1 roach. His +1 is about to finish up for Ryu, so he hit the timing just perfectly. Ryu has no upgrades. He's trying to get Burrow for some reason. He's getting some scores. But I think this is going to be GG, and game dose will be going to Eggs. Well played. He didn't. Oh, he did say GG, but he said well played. So he knew that. He's probably like, wow, what a game. And there you have it. That is a 2-0. Eggs is such a madman.
Wow. So Eggs, he 2-0s last week's champion.
Eggs is a beast, man.
He is a beast, just
do
like that.
For his opponent, squeeze it on.
Yeah, especially because he's got no chance. He's done.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it. You're not wrong, but I didn't want to say it.
Oh god, I'm just
wow. And Carlo got taken out by Mood123. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, just that was just honestly really well played, and just like Ryu, he goes down in round number 2. Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. Paco Mike beat Dastan 2-0. Now Paco Mike's going up against Sinner. And oh my god, Sinner 2-0 Jim Rising. That's crazy.
Yeah, and we're going to be heading into that. Unfortunately, Yanji did forfeit, but that, so Sinner, he just moves on, and now we're getting a Mexico versus Mexico quarterfinals match. Paco Mike versus.
Only we had the flag.
Right.
No flags this time. You got the Italian flag? Just throw that in there. It's close.